MLB The Show has baseball for you under the lights at Citizens Bank Park in Philadelphia. Tonight we've got a good matchup in store between the New York Yankees and the Philadelphia Phillies. We've got an excellent matchup on our hands in this one. Two of the league's craftiest starters go head-to-head next. Into the box, Brett Gardner. And we are set for baseball here this evening. First pitch coming. Here it is. Very weakly on the ground. That rolls foul for strike one. Chased a low ball there, and he's quickly down in the count 0-2.
Offered at that breaking ball below the zone, and that's a tough one to spit on. But the key is recognizing it coming out of the pitcher.
Meanwhile, now this is hit well down that right field line, and gone for a home run. Coming to the plate now, Aaron Hicks.
Center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Swing and a miss on the sinker. 0-1. No outs, nobody on. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Another slow breaking ball that misses down low. The 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike three. Now in the box, Didi Gregorius. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Fouled away. Bases are empty. One man out. Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Don't think for 1 second, after giving up already one homer, that he doesn't know where this lineup's headed. He's going to have to face the real sluggers right now, and he's going to have to execute.
The count now at 2-2. Full count now, 3-2.
Boy, went from being in the driver's seat to now being in some trouble. Had the count 0-2, started nipping at the corners, and the next thing you know, this count stands at 3-2.
Oh, and he lets him off the hook there, as this isn't even close for ball four. From the belt, the pitch. He'll start him with a breaking ball. Too low that time. It's ball one.
A lot of times you'll see the take sign after 5 straight balls to start the inning, but with the middle of the...
Meanwhile here, the throw down to second is not in time, and it's a stolen base. And this one's in the dirt, and it's not in time as he's in well ahead of the throw. And he'll keep that runner where he is, but meanwhile it's 3-0 now. And this pitch misses here as well. Back-to-back walks now, but at least that'll put the force back in order here. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Herrera's there. And that's the second out of the inning. At the plate, Neil Walker. And the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. Now the 0-1. And I believe they'll say he broke the plane, as yes he did. It's ruled a strike. Line, but speared on a hop. Throw in time, and the side is retired. Standing in, Cesar Hernandez. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first. First pitch on its way. Couldn't wait back. A swing and a miss. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Popped him up. And this will land foul. Got him swinging on the split-fingered pitch, and that's out number one. So striding forward now, Odubel Herrera.
Odubel Herrera.
And he goes against the shift there as this is on the ground to the left side. Striding in as Dribble Cabrera. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and one away.
Cabrera.
Herrera's off and running. He swings and misses. Throw down. And it skips in as he steals the bag easily. Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way. And a splitter swung on and missed that time, and that'll be out number 2. So here's the cleanup hitter, Rhys Hoskins, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Hoskins behind to count 0-2. Runner goes for third. A little bouncer. Runner breaks for third. Got him swinging on the splitter that time, and with that decided. Here's Miguel Andujar now. He'll get us started in the top of the second. Slow roller back to the mound. Throw to first will be in time, and there's one gone here to start the second. Standing in, Austin Romine, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. First offering on its way. Breaking ball just misses the inside corner. Well, fans of good pitching are in for a real treat today. Guys, what can we expect from the matchup?
Well, Matty, these are two guys that aren't hard throwers. They're more touchy-feely guys. Hard, soft, up, down, in and out, D-row. And these are the kind of guys that can really frustrate you when you're in that batter's box.
100%, Dan. When you got a flamethrower on the mound, he's going to live and die with his good stuff. But when you got a finesse guy out there, you step out of the box and a lot of different thoughts start entering your mind. What should I sit on? This is going to be an interesting match.
Now batting, Maikel Franco. He's set to lead off the home half of the second.
Third baseman,
And he swings through a fastball and doesn't catch up with it. It's 0-1.
Yeah, guys, the key to hitting in the big leagues is to hit off the heater, and this guy is obviously sitting something else.
And it's quickly 0-2. The windup and the 0-2 pitch. Bouncer up the middle. Torres brings it in, and he'll turn and try the jump throw to first. Throw got him, and that's a gorgeous play.
right fielder.
First pitch on its way. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Oh, and this is swung on and missed. 4 strikeouts already, and that's out number 2.
Batting seventh.
Tanaka's ready. Here's the first pitch.
Number 25.
Just a tick behind for a strike. Way out in front. Got him swinging, and that will end the inning. Here's Brett Gardner now, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one.
Yeah, man, this guy flexed his muscles in that last at-bat. We heard that he has good power. That last bomb had to go well over 400 feet. He hit it a long way.
Next for New York, Aaron Hicks. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. A pitch out. The throw. Oh, but he thought better of it as he aborted the steal attempt and headed back to first. The 1-0. He's on the move again from first. Pitch is a cold strike. The throw. Fouled off. Decent lead at second. Here's the pitch. Swing and a little tapper. Gardner stands at second with no outs. And he turns on one, sending it high and deep to right. Williams looks up. And it's gone. Ready for another chance. Didi Gregorius. He drew a walk his first time up. Base is empty here with nobody out. Hit hard on the ground to second. And that's through for a hit. So stepping in, Giancarlo Stanton drew a base on balls his first time up. Now a hard liner. But this is a foul ball. 0-1, here it comes. Off the plate and in, it's a ball and a strike.
You can really tell about how effective this guy's going to be when guys are swinging at that changeup so far.
And hold on there. He got him. Trying to swipe second base, but he's gunned down for the out. Back up the middle. And Stanton's aboard. It's a base hit. And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. So far, 0 for 1 with a flyout. There's a swing, and he sends a ball high in the air into left field. Cousins going back on it. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Here's Neil Walker. 0 for 1 here in the early going.
Neil Walker.
The windup and the 0-1. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup.
Classic case right there of an off-speed pitch, and that hitter's eyes lit up and that front shoulder went flying. He's got to find a way to keep that thing tucked and play with the big part of the field.
And a fastball swung on and missed as he just reared back there. 2 away. Swing, line drive. That's going to be trouble. Legs churning. He's headed for second. And now he'll get into scoring position with 2 away. Digging in now, Austin Romine. He flew out in his last at. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Good lead off his second there. Now the pitch. Another one sent foul. Getting a few steps off his second there. Now the pitch. And he strikes it. Now to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He'll be the one to lead off against Masahiro Tanaka.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs.
And Walker will put this one away for route number 1. Now with the plate, Aaron Nola. First pitch coming. Here it is. Hit on the ground out to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third. Digging in the switch hitter, Cesar Hernandez. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Started that swing a bit too early.
We're seeing him in an absolute groove out there in the mound right now. Retired 7 straight, and mechanically, he looks really consistent and fluid to me.
And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. Digging in, Masahiro Tanaka. He'll begin things here against Aaron Nola.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
Lofted in the air out toward right center. Williams has the best view of this one, so he'll take it for the first out. So 1 gone in the inning now, and that'll bring in Brett Gardner. And here's a fastball called for strike 1. According to the career numbers on the back of his baseball card, Gardner has accumulated just over 1,100 hits over his big league career. It's 1-2.
I got to count 1 and 2.
And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. And a sinker dips too low there. Into the dirt, in fact. Aaron Hicks is on deck. And that is swung on and missed. He's down on strikes. And the first 2 are retired here to begin inning number 4. Trying to pick things up where he left off. Aaron Hicks comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier. Swing and a miss, 0-1. Swing and a miss here, and he's behind in the count now, 0-2.
He's certainly done an amazing job right here, grinding to get early 2 outs with the number 2 hitter and the middle of the order lurking. He would love to see 3, 4, 5 with no one on base next inning.
Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
Pretty standard curve in the dirt, looking for a strikeout there, but that was a good job of recognizing it and holding back at the plate.
5 runs, 6 hits, and no errors for the Yankees so far. Great changeup there in the dirt for the 3rd strike. Alfaro finds it, and the throw to first ends the inning. Now at the plate, Odubel Herrera. He'll try and do what he can to work toward cutting into this big deficit.
Center fielder, Odubel Herrera.
He looks like he's toying with him here. It's 0-2.
Get the chainsaw out today, boys. If he's going to throw back-to-back cutters like that, we are going to have some guys getting some wood blown up in their hands.
Stanton has a read on it, looks it into his glove, and there's 1 gone. Here now is Asdrubal Cabrera looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at-bat. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And this is going to find its way into left for a 1-out knock. And now it'll be the cleanup spot for the Phillies. Rhys Hoskins. First pitch hack in here, and that's the first strike.
I mean, this is the classic case of ambush tactics at its finest, but this is getting a little ridiculous. I'd like to see some of these guys in the lineup work the count a little bit and find themselves on base and maybe drive this guy's pitch count.
So he sets him down swinging. Rhys Hoskins is down for out number 2 in the bottom half. No balls and 1 strike. Tanaka pauses. 0-2 pitch on its way. And he struck him out. His 7th. Ready for another shot now. Didi Gregorius. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. We were expecting a pitcher's duel today, but this one's turned into a bit of a lopsided contest so far.
Yeah, Dan, here's what you fall into, though. If you're going to be a finesse pitcher, you can't lead balls over the heart of the plate or they do not come back. A lot of guys stepping in the batter's box right now with a ton of confidence.
No doubt about it, Debra. We've seen one pitcher on point, one guy not on point, and the guy that's not been, he's having a rough go of it this afternoon.
Now batting, right fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
First delivery to him on the way. Hit hard on the ground to second. Hernandez has it. And there are 2 away now. Settling in now, Gleyber Torres comes in 1 for 2 with that home run he hit earlier.
Yeah, that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
Got him to go after that one, and he's in a quick hold, 0-2. And he struck him out. His 7th. Up next will be Nick Williams. He was a strikeout victim in his first try.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Number 25.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Way out in front.
His pitch count is in a really good place at this point in the game. He's pounding the zone and getting first pitch outs just like he did on the last guy. We might see him work deep into this game if he keeps this up.
Now a swing and a ball hit high in the air into shallow left center. Under it, Gregorius, and that's out number 2. So coming to the plate, Jorge Alfaro. He popped out in his first trip. High pop-up. Walker has a play, and the inning is over. Here's Neil Walker. He's ready. Here's the first offering. Swing and a miss out in front of a changeup. A windup and the 0-2 pitch. And they'll try and tempt him with one in the dirt, but he'll hold back here. It's 1-2. Ball 2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
So he sets him down swinging. Neil Walker becomes the first out of the inning. Ball 1. And this one's down the middle, a ball and a strike.
Well, that's a tough pitch to take right there, right down the middle. But I think that happens when you're facing a good pitcher like this guy. The last thing you're expecting is one right down the pipe, and unfortunately, he let that one go, and he'd like to have that pitch back to take a good swing at that one.
Now batting.
Ready once again, Austin Romine. He got called out on strikes his last time through. Fastball in there for a called strike.
It's really hard to match up this poor performance when you dive into the numbers. This guy's thrown over 80% of his first pitches for strikes, but he's going to need to have to clean his stuff up a little bit better and get the ball down in the strike zone.
1-2 to the Yankees catcher. Still a ball and 2 strikes. Popped him up. And Cabrera will make the catch. So digging in now, Aaron Nola. He's 0 for 1 thus far.
Edgar Aaron Nola.
Scott Kingery is going to come off the bench as he'll be asked to lead off the bottom of inning number 6. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Rock solid performance up to this part of the ball game right now. One of the keys, 90% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you do that, you really make the hitter swing at the pitch you want them to swing at.
Got him. And that's 8 strikeouts now for him in the ball game.
Hernandez.
Flipped out the other way toward short. Throw on to first, 2 gone. Into the box now, Odubel Herrera. His line includes a single and a fly ball in 2 at-bats thus far. Cut fastball inside, ball 1.
Well, he's done a great job on the hill throughout this game, and it's something to be proud of anytime you can pitch a good game in this ballpark, especially when it's not your home ballpark.
Not surprisingly here, this is on the ground to the right side. Throw on to Walker at first, and the inning is over. Aaron Luke is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7.
Number 62.
Here comes the first pitch. A fastball right down the middle for a strike. And that one right down Main Street.
Might have been taking all the way right there. That pitch couldn't have split the strike zone any better, and you can bet he wants that one back at the plate.
Made a miss on the off-speed pitch that time. Masahiro Tanaka is retired to kick off the inning. Hernandez comes up with it on to first, and there are 2 down. Digging in once again, Aaron Hicks. He homered back in the 3rd inning in this one. Hard ground ball to 3rd. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. So now with 2 away, the middle of the order gets to bat with opportunities on base. From the stretch, here's the pitch. Pitch misses the throw down. Now the 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike one.
This is the stuff that infuriates a manager. You have to think the game. You got to know he's trying to pitch around you. You cannot swing at that pitch out of the zone.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. Hard sinker misses, 2-2.
This kind of hitter right here, we call this guy a grinder. What are grinders? They just kind of foul off some good pitches. They lay off the pitch.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires the side.
It's time for the traditional 7th inning.
Digging in and looking for more as Drupal Cabrera. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Here it comes on 0-2. And it's fouled away. 0-2 count. Here's the pitch. Struck him out, and he becomes the 9th strikeout victim thus far. And that'll bring up the Sacramento product, Rhys Hoskins. No hits to this point. Couldn't help himself that time as he chases one below the knees. It's strike one.
This is the bugaboo on the offensive side. You want to stay in there and work a guy's count and hopefully get into the bullpen. But when you find yourself 0-1 every time, hitting becomes even more difficult.
He struck him out. The 3rd time he's fanned in the game. Into the box now, Michael Franco. First 2 men in the inning have both gone down via the punch-out, so we'll see if he can fare any better. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Way in front of a great slider that time.
We're moving along late into this one, and it's no surprise this guy continues to pitch well. Over 80% of his first pitches have been for strikes. And when you're doing that, you really put the hitters on the defensive.
And yet another strikeout here. Stepping up to the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Swing and a miss at a first pitch changeup, 0-1. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it.
Needed a good performance from their ace today, but unfortunately for them, they didn't get it.
Yeah, D-Roll, this is one of those where it was almost over before it started. You know, this is what happens when you're a control-type pitcher. If you're not around the corners and around the knees, you start getting balls up in the strike zone, and he paid the price today.
Yeah, huge confidence boost for this offense, though. To face this guy, they knew they had to stay back. They couldn't be over-aggressive against him. He likes to move the ball in and out and do different things. Tip of the cap to this offense.
Now batting, the first baseman.
He's set. Here it comes. Drilled to first. And he'll step on the bag himself. Now at the plate, Nick Williams. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
Now here's the pitch. Oh, he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
There's another pitch for a strike, and this guy's really attacking hitters well tonight, being aggressive early on, and if he continues to throw strikes like he is, he's going to have a pretty good night.
In the dirt, but swung on and missed. And he makes the throw to first. Williams is retired, and there's one away.
Now batting.
Digging in now for Philadelphia, Dylan Cousins. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Drilled down the line. This gets foul. It's 0-1. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1. Chopper foul. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And he fouls this one off. The next 0-2. Pulled toward right center field. Hicks is under it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. At the plate, Jorge Alfaro. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. And that nearly would have gotten him on the board. Instead, it's a long foul ball. And he's got to be more disciplined here. It's 0-2.
Boy, he's been great in this one, and he's only 1 strike away from putting another 0 on the scoreboard.
That misses. 1-2. And he's got another one. 13. Coming to the plate now, Miguel Andujar. He'll start things off in the top of the 9th as they look for a little insurance. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Hit sharply toward the right side. And that is into right field. So the leadoff man's aboard here to kick off the 9th. Riding in once again, Austin Romine. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. Now a swing and a miss. Took something off that one, and it's strike 1.
I can't speak from experience, but that's got to feel good right there. Throwing a nasty changeup first pitch and getting a swing and a miss on it. Now he pretty much opened up any pitch in his arsenal.
Hit out towards second. And there's a base hit as well, as that's into center field. 2 straight hits to kick off the 9th. Now to the plate, the pitcher, Masahiro Tanaka. No hits in 3 tries so far. He struck out once. Greg Bird will get the call here as he'll hit for the pitcher.
Number 33.
Pulled toward right center field. Pereira is right there, 1 down. So the lineup flips over, and digging in, Brett Gardner, who comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. 1-0 the count. A 1-0 delivery. And he'll just get a piece here as this is chopped foul at home plate. Here's the 1-1. And the slider's in the dirt as he lays off it for a ball. 3-1 now to Brett Gardner.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or you just pitch around them?
Grounded up the first baseline. A very big lead from second. Now the pitch. Popped him up. And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out. Now at the plate, Aaron Hicks. He went deep earlier, and he's 2 for 4 to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Skied into straightaway right. Williams is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Zach Britton, a southpaw standing 6'3", gets the ball now out of the bullpen. Next to hit will be the pitcher, Aaron Luke. He'll start things out against Britton as he looks to close it out. Carlos Santana will get up off the bench to lead off the home half of the 9th. And they've certainly got their work cut out for them here, so he'll just need to work on getting aboard. And he'll He'll go after the first offering here, although this looked to be well below the knees. It's strike one. In previous meetings with Britton over the years, he's gone 3 for 11. He's also gone down on strikes 5 times. And this is down at knee level as it's chopped foul at home plate. The next 0-2 is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3. So the Phillies batting order turns over and set to go. Cesar Hernandez. He's 0 for 3 so far, so he hasn't done much to help at the top of the lineup. Ready with the 0-1. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. Here's the center fielder, Odubel Herrera. He comes to the plate as the last chance for his side. 2 out here in the ninth. 0-1 the count. Here's the 0-1. And you wonder about the control now as he misses high with the slider. Now it's swinging a ground ball. This should do it. Torres has it on the first, and that is going to conclude the festivities here tonight. Well, we watched a really solid starting pitching performance, kept the opposition at bay, and as a result, he's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he was outstanding. Swing and miss stuff on the mound in this one, as evidenced by all the strikeouts he racked up. That's dominant pitching, and he really took control of this game.
Our final line score tonight, first for the